you see the hand of God, anytime you see the act of God, anytime you see the might of God, anytime you see something supernatural break forth, there are 4 elements in play. The first element, anytime you see what you call a miracle or a testimony, anytime you see a happening that is beyond human understanding, human calculation, human comprehension, there are 4 components in play. One is the integrity of God. The integrity of God. God is committed to himself. In Psalm 89 verse 34, he said, my covenant will I not break, nor utter the thing which has come out of my lips. So anytime you see the act of God, you see the hand of God, you see the might of God, is because the integrity of God has come to bear. It's because the commitment of God to himself has come to play. So God is committed to himself. That is why you see the manifestation. Number 2 reason why you see the move of God, or you see the supernatural act of God, or the breaking forth of God's strength, or the display of God's power, is because, importantly, of the man of God, the messenger of God. Because God will not embarrass his own. So when they call, he answers. When they call, he answers. Because of the messenger of God. So God has to show up because his messenger called upon him. Number 3, which is very, very important, which you must understand, is because of the ambience, the environment. There are environments in the realms of the spirit that are more flexible than other environments. There are environments where people have broken the atmosphere by prayer. People have broken the atmosphere by fasting. People have broken the atmosphere by purified living. So when a minister or a believer comes there and makes a declaration, answers, because the atmosphere has been taken care of. Number 4, which is the most important of why I'm giving this analogy or analysis, is because of the person involved. Because of the person involved. In Proverbs 16 and verse 1, the Bible says the preparation of the heart is man, but the answer of the tongue is of God. Are you following what I'm talking about? The preparation of the heart is in man, but the answer of the tongue is where? Of God. So when there is no preparation of the heart, there is no answer to the tongue. The preparation of the heart is man, but the answer of the tongue is God. So it is preparation that determines manifestation. Tell somebody, it is preparation that determines manifestation.